Hey guys, so for this video I'm going to be showing off different ways to reduce your ping in Fortnite. Now some of these tips I have covered in the past, some of you might recognize them. Also, I cannot guarantee zero ping because that's just almost impossible. But I can guarantee this video will at least lower your ping and teach you a lot about how ping works in Fortnite. So make sure to drop a like if this video helps you out. Let's get right into it. Starting with Ethernet versus Wi-Fi. To kick this off, you guys need to be playing on Ethernet. I thought most people knew this and knew that Wi-Fi was not that reliable. Anyways, all an Ethernet connection does is directly connect your PC or your console to your router. An Ethernet cable alone is a tiny cable, by the way. It will make your connection way more stable. You also will not get any packet loss, but it will actually improve your ping as well. Just think about it. If your PC or your console has a fast and secure connection to your router through your Ethernet, your game will actually be able to ping the server quicker and therefore you'll get lower ping. Because that is what ping is. It's literally your game pinging the server and how long that takes to get back in milliseconds. The big issue though is that not everyone is near their router. They actually cannot use an Ethernet in their actual setup. In order to solve this problem, there is a very good solution. The solution is referred to as a Powerline adapter. In simple terms, a Powerline adapter uses energy to transfer all of the data from your Ethernet. You simply purchase a set of adapters from Amazon. Depending on the speeds, they range for about $30 to $80, so they weren't too pricey. Next, you use the adapters in the same way as a normal Ethernet. Take the Ethernet cable from your router, insert it into a Powerline adapter, and place it in the wall socket next to your router. After that, you'll enter your actual setup area and go to your PC or console. You're gonna plug the other Powerline adapter in the wall socket and then, with the other Ethernet, connect that to the Powerline adapter and then into your PC or console. Alright, so now we're gonna look at how you can optimize your Ethernet settings. You guys should be on Ethernet or at least planning to get one. So what you're gonna do is type in the device manager in the search. Once you have it open, there are gonna be a bunch of options, but you're going to want to click the drop down for network adapters. There's a little gray arrow, and this is going to tell you what specific Ethernet you actually have. So you can see I have a Realtek Ethernet. I have Intel Wi-Fi. You guys might have either Interkiller. You might have Broadcom, Realtek, whatever you have. Just keep in mind because we're basically going to change our settings. And that's gonna lead us to the next part of that video. Actually, changing in the settings for this, again we're gonna go down and type in Device Manager. We're basically gonna do the same thing we did before. Go down to Network Adapters. Click on the actual Ethernet that you have. So again, Realtek Gaming Controller. I'm going to right click, hit Properties, and then we get all this stuff. We're going to start with Power Management and we're going to make sure that allow the computer to turn off this device to save power is turned off. We do not want this checked. Make sure it looks like mine. And then after that, we're going to go to Advanced, which is where we have all of these settings. All of these beautiful settings that we are going to change. And basically turn off anything power or power saving related. For example, Energy Efficiency Ethernet. We do not want that. Throttling our internet power and our data speed, we're gonna turn the value off. You might have something called Advanced EEE. That is what Energy Efficient Ethernet is. If you have that, also turn that off. Look for something called Green Ethernet and turn that off. Gigabyte Light, turn that off as well. Going down here, I'm gonna turn all of these wake settings off, so like wake from magic packet, disable. Wake on pattern match, disable. The only other one that I want you guys to make sure you do not have messed up is speed and duplex. I recommend you guys either put it to the highest value, so 1 GB full duplex or 2.5 GB full duplex, or just leave it in auto negotiations because it's gonna mess up your internet that way. That's basically the advanced Ethernet settings. They should make your internet faster, your ping lower, and your overall gaming experience way better. This next optimization is so unbelievably simple, but every once in a while, I would check for updates. You should be checking for updates. Not only does this fix Windows issue, it also gets rid of packet loss. it should also boost your FPS and get you better ping. So yeah, always be sure to check for updates. The next kind of major tip for reducing your ping in Fortnite is to change your DNS server. Therefore, what we're gonna do is switch the DNS server that we use for a PC or even for a console. I got your console guys covered. We're gonna switch it to a better, more efficient one, that way we can get better ping and way faster speeds. So for PC users, we're going to go into settings, then in this network and internet section, you go to advanced network settings. You press this drop down menu on Ethernet, go to more adapter options, and it'll show you this thing right here. So we're going to go into the Internet Protocol version 4. Here, we care about obtain a DNS server automatically because we're going to do it manually by hitting use the following DNS server addresses, and we're going to type in. You could use both, but I'm going to show you two. As you can see, I'm using Google DNS. Now everyone's going to have a different DNS server that is best for them. So we're just going to run some benchmarks to figure out which is the best DNS server for you. The first one is Google's, which is 8.8.8.8. Click over 8.8.4.4, so it's 4 8s. Just make sure they're spaced out like that. And then the alternate is 8.8.4.4. Press OK, and it should be good. Then the other one, I'm gonna go back to the properties. Double click, we're gonna try Cloudflare, which is 1.1.1.1 for the preferred, the main DNS server, and then the secondary is 1.0.0.1. Press OK, and remember, this works for console. I'm gonna show that in a second. The two main ones were either 8.8.8.8 or 8.8.4.4, or this one, 1.1.1.1 or 1.1.1.1, 1.0.0.1. That's how you change your DNS server on PC. Time for console. As for how to do it on console, don't worry, I didn't forget about you boys. All you gotta do, it does not matter if you're an old or new gen, is go to your settings, find the network setting, click advanced settings, from there, and then go to the DNS settings. What you're gonna do is instead selecting the auto option, which is what is most likely on by default. You're gonna hit manual, and then you're gonna put in the different DNS servers. You could try either of the two before. One of them likely is better than the other for you. Oh yeah, and for PlayStation, it's a big different. You're gonna have to go to your network settings again. But this time, click on the Wi-Fi or the Ethernet that you're connected to and then hit Advanced Settings. This will show you an options for the DNS server. If you scroll down a bit, and of course, do what the other videos showed. Click Manual instead of Auto and input the DNS server's numbers. So again, it doesn't matter if you're using Wi-Fi or Ethernet for this. It doesn't matter if you're on the console or PC. You can change the DNS server for both, and I promise you should try lower your ping or at least make your speed a lot better. Go try it out. Overall, guys, those are the best and most effective ways to reduce your ping in Fortnite Battle Royale. So if you guys enjoyed the video or you learned something new, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel somewhere down here, and to turn on my post notification. That's it for me, and I will see you guys in the next one.